to fix this. He told me, but I don't remember, guys. I got it. I got it. What's up, Chris Matthews? All right, we're now officially back live on the Roku. We have sound. We have sound. Thank you, Howie. I sure appreciate it, man. I told the wife she was getting one too. She said thank you very much. So, this is Wrestling Wednesday, guys. I hope everybody is doing good. Make sure you like the live. Share the live out. Let's get this thing going. Welcome, everybody, on Roku TV, on TikTok, on YouTube, wherever you're finding me at, Instagram, even though we're not on there right now. But y'all can check my link tree. It'll take you to anywhere I'm at. Anytime you want to see me, go check it out. What we got today is Wrestling Wednesday. The main event is the HeadBangers, Mosh and Thrasher. We're going to get these opened up here in a minute. I brought a few more to the table right now. Hey, no problem, man. Just take your time. Ain't no worry. Hey, you got Morbius. Oh, yeah, I saw the Morbius. Yeah. You know, it looks like a good figure, but I'm not too sure about that soft goods leotard onesie. That's the only thing that I saw somebody else have, too. And everything else on it looked good. I like all the accessories. But I just don't know about that soft goods. And then we're going to open this older Bret Hart. And we're going to open up Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. And if we need more, we'll get more. I didn't get time today, so hopefully I'll do it after this. We'll start doing the horror, Halloween type videos and stuff like that through the month of October. I think we're probably doing Jada Toys Universal Monsters Frankenstein will probably be the first one we do. We're going to unbox it, take a look at it. Okay, I'll see what I can find for you, Howie. We'll take care of you. Hey, thank you for the gifts, guys. Appreciate it. So before we get started unboxing, I didn't get to finish watching the Vince McMahon thing. But we can talk about it a little bit if you want, or we can save it to next week. But I didn't see anything that really stood out that I really needed to talk about. It was mostly a bunch of junk I'd already heard mashed up and redone 3 or 4 times. What I would like to do, and we've done some of this before, is maybe like some what-if scenarios. One that always gets me is, what if Triple H doesn't do the curtain call? Do we ever get Stone Cold Steve Austin? The other one is golly, I had it earlier. Now I can't remember what it was. And I know a lot of people use the what if we didn't lose Owen. I don't think they ever would have made Owen a champ, because they could have done it against Brett. And they didn't do it. They did think about it. But what are some other what-if scenarios? What's up, Joseph? How we doing? That may could have really changed stuff, you know. What if Ric Flair never goes back to WCW? You know. What if Hogan never leaves and goes to WCW? What's up, Bartman? Hey, Bartman, I did get your package in today. I have not opened it yet, but I did get it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So, think about that and just kind of put in there a name or somebody and maybe some of the something you think could have happened or would have happened, should have happened. I don't know. There's a lot of what-ifs out there that would be really cool. Like, what if the Iron Sheik would have took out Hogan when he was offered $100,000 to do it and not put him over? We would have never had Hulkamania. Would would WWE even been around if that happened? You know? I mean, I'm sure it still would have, but I don't know if it would have been to the extent that it is today. But anyway, I want to give him my dang knife. I'm always all over the place, guys. Hold on. There it is. Okay, we back in business. But if you got another topic you want to talk about, throw it out there. Hulk Hogan is trash. Well, I mean, he is now, and he never was that great of a wrestler, and he couldn't tell the truth to save his life, but he did have a big impact on the business, and some negatively too, but a lot positive back in the day. He did bring a lot of people to it. So, yeah, man, we've had it for a few days now. But it looks good. We're going to open it, see how it really is. Ultimate Warrior for life. Yeah, I liked Warrior more than Hogan at that time because I wasn't a Hogan fan. But then the older you get, you realize, truthfully, neither one of them were that great workers, but Hogan was still the better worker than Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, man, I think you need this. This is probably the best tag team pack I've seen in a while since the Briscoe brothers. And I think this could sit right next to them, even though, you know, it's a different brand and stuff. But, man, those things are so good. What if the NWO never happens? If the NWO never happens, WCW is still around. I mean, that's just my opinion. The NWO, as much as what it did to help carry them for their 83 and a half weeks or whatever, it still, in the long run, it ended up killing the business. You know? Because they had no other plan. I mean, at one time, I think they were going to do 2 shows. One was NWO, one was WCW or whatever. But, yeah, this is a good, it looks good, man. We're going to find out. I like the tag belts and everything. Now I need to go get an old New Age Outlaw set, which they do have the vault ones out there that look really good. I think I may go get that here in a week or two. But let's see if we can't get them out through all these plastic straps. Gotta love it. So, but that's a good one. I mean, but that's what I really think would have happened. Also, what if we don't have the Attitude Era? What if we don't have ECW? You know? What if we didn't hotshot everything in the world and still had new ideas that we could come up with? You know? What if you could still use chair shots? You know? You know, I know chair shots wasn't supposed to be what wrestling was about, but when it was done right, now not the whole Rock taking out Mankind with 17 shots, but you know, here and there was okay. All right, let's take a look at the belts. What if we didn't have wrestling, period? Well, I mean, in some people's eyes, we still don't have wrestling now. But that's for a different topic, a different story. Yeah, I kind of thought about that when I thought this whole thing up, but I didn't know if I wanted to make it too depressing, you know, because I know everybody's going to go straight to Bray Wyatt. And as much as Bray Wyatt was a cool character, I don't think he really meant that much to the business at the time as everybody thought. Once they turned him into the Fiend, it just, I don't know. But I know that's where everybody, no, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I knew Owen and Bray Wyatt are probably the two that come up the most. Of course, you know, for me, it's the Von Erichs. What is going on with this dude's foot? What in the blue hell? I don't like that. Let me see if I can fix that. Well, that looks weird. Look at that. Look at how much room is in between that foot. And I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I know it got the swivel foot on it and all, but okay. That's still, I don't know, man. That's too much gap right there. Trying to push it back in some. Oh man, I was ready to be so excited about this. I'm gonna try to see, because man, something's off with that. Man, I don't know, man. I mean, unless they did that to give it room to move, but that just looks like he got a peg leg. Yeah, it don't look right. I mean, I guess when it's standing, you're really not going to see it. But when you look at it from here, you see that gap right there? He got a bigger gap between his feet than Strahan got between his teeth. But I like the soft good shirts. I like the chains. I like their little kilts or skirts or skirts or whatever you want to call them. The knee pads. Got the little tattoos on them and stuff. Yeah, it just don't look right, man. I mean, it stands up well and everything else is good, but golly. I mean, when you're just looking at it straight on right here, it's not too bad. But, man, I don't know. We'll get the other one out and check him out and see. What's up, Quest? What's up, good, everybody? For everybody who did get to see the show last night, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time. We all had a good time doing it. So, if you did not get to finish it, you can go over to my YouTube and you can watch the full show back if you would like to. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to give spoilers, but come on now, you already know who won. But was there any doubt? But he was a formidable opponent. He did hang in there a little bit. Okay. God, these feet. What did they do to these feet? Man, what is going on with this foot? I'm going to have to get online and look up some other people's and see if they having issues with these feet. Golly. This one looked like his foot broken. And man. Golly. A perfect figure except for the feet. Hey, Retro Man. There's Retro Man. Retro was the retro ref last night. Even though he tried to give me a yellow card just for calling him out on his counting. But other than that, did a great job. Thank you, Retro Ref. Hey, thank you for joining the team. If you're new in here, please hit the follow button, hit the like button, hit the share button, share it out to 5 or 10 people, and then come in and scoop everybody else up in the box. We're doing Mosh and Thrasher. They do stand up well, but there's just something going on with these feet that I do not understand. And I'm going to have to reach out to a couple people that got these figures as well and see what they say about this because I'm really not digging these feet. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Look at it. You can see the gap in the foot right there. Look at that. I just don't know what's going on. Like, it didn't get pushed all the way in, or... Look at that. Look at the big old gap between that. I mean, but they still stand up well, but it's just, golly. All right. Thank you, guys. Already 10K. Let's keep it moving and grooving just like we're doing. Everybody on Roku TV, thank you for joining us. We're just sitting here. It's Wrestling Wednesday. We're opening up wrestling figures and talking about wrestling and all that good stuff. Oh, man, I am good. I am good. You know, I thought that, but, man, it just doesn't. I don't know. It looks like I got a Kerry Von Erich figure. I know, I'm going to hell. But thank you for the follow, guys. You're talking to the wrestling, t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, no dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. Set on Cultured Heathen. It's your boy Beef. Man, thank you guys for showing up, man. Let's keep sharing the live. Let's put hashtag FYF, hashtag FYP. If you hadn't already used your little heart coin, if you got one coin, put the little join the team up in there and let's get this thing rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling like an old Brutus beefcake. Another thing, I know we kind of did the what ifs, but let's do a little fantasy booking, guys. No name, what is good, man? This is what I'd like everybody to do. And you can put it in one at a time and what it is. But let's go. You got 2 world champions in WWE. You got one on SmackDown, one on Raw. Okay? You got the U.S. title, the Intercontinental title, and you got a tag champion for male, female, and you got, I think, 2 women's titles, right? I'm sure there's probably more titles than that I'm forgetting, but as far as I know, that's what they got. So, what I would like to know is if you were booking WWE right now, who do you have as those champions? Who do you have? Who you got as your SmackDown champion, your World champion, your Intercontinental champion, your U.S. champion, your tag champs, and your women's champs? Are any of them staying the same? Are you changing them? And I'll tell you mine as we go. For one, I tell you I would not have the Yeet Man as the Intercontinental champion. I would still have it on Braun Breaker. Hey, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. But I do like this little background because it looks like the one they used to have on Raw in the Attitude Era. So that's really pretty cool. I will keep that around, do some kind of display or something with it. I say that, watch me end up throwing it away anyway. But we're going to try to keep that little piece right there. They both had the tag belts with them. You know, I would also even though I say there's too many belts out there, I would actually like them to still have either the hardcore belt or the European belt. Like, I think you could use like a Chad Gable or something for like the European champion or something like that. Somebody that you're trying to build up, but you're not really putting like hey, thank you for the follow. Or you're not putting the U.S. or Intercontinental title on there. So somebody a little bit lower level, but has the skills to be moved up. Yeah, but I'm getting afraid with doing that because then you get so many small people in there and then we start looking like AEW. But hey, a lot of people like that stuff. I'm not really big on the cruiserweights, but you know, if I did have a cruiserweight, I would probably have it on JD Funko as long as his head didn't overweigh the weight limit. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I actually have more than one. I'm gonna take one and put it on my Terry Gordy. And when I get my other Terry Gordy, I'm gonna have him as the executioner. So we're gonna move these out of the way. It's just the feet, man. I don't. Just look at that. That's too much of a gap right there, man. Do y'all agree or disagree? Diesel, what about Diesel? Do I have Diesel? Yeah, I've got some Diesel. We want the Tonka. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the Tonka, man. I do have a Tonka figure. I don't have it open. It's still in the box. And they are making a new Tonka figure, so be on the lookout for that. I think they got one in Elite form coming. But I know they got one in Superstars coming. Yeah, there's something wrong with that foot, man. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to bust open this Braun Breaker. And Seth Franklin Rollins right here. I like the bandage look around him and everything. We do have the rest of these. We've already unboxed them. I think I can get to them all, so we may bring these out. No, I can't show it to you right now because it's in my shed, boss. But we'll try to get it out sometime. I showed it once, but it was a while back. Who you got, Jordan? Who you got? Hey, thank you for the heart, me guys. I appreciate it. Boy, Jordan. Boy, we disagree a lot, and we got to disagree on this. I'm not a fan of either one of them guys. They are too small. Now, if you wanted to have them as a cruiserweight champ, that's fine. I was actually glad when Finn Balor got hurt and had to give up the world title because I thought he was way too small to even be having that thing. And it's just not my cup of tea. I've never been a fan of either one of them. I mean, I think they're okay when they're in like groups and stuff. Now, Nakamura was okay in NXT. But, you know, like they do with a lot of them, once they get to the main roster, they don't do them right. But everybody tells me how good Sensei's matches used to be, but I'm just not a fan of it. That's what almost got me not watching it. Yeah, Cody, I know, man. I know. It just... See, and that right there... no, I've heard people tell me about it, but I'm not a big Japan wrestling guy anyway. Now, I did like some of it back in the day. But I always wanted to be a wrestler. Well, in my younger years, until I got older and got to be a fat man like I am now, I never was big enough, you know? And now I'm like, man, now I am big enough. I'm too old. But, you know, I don't know. I grew up watching the Warriors and the Lugers and the Yokozunas. And, I mean, it was cool to mix the little bitty guys in every now and then on Nitro and stuff like that. Nah, I didn't play football, man. I wasn't that talented. I played some basketball for a little bit, but then realized I wasn't that good at that either, so. Yeah, man, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But, hey, everybody do what you like, and you like what you like. It's just, I mean, my thing is with the little guys, if they got good wrestling base, like, I always liked Eddie Guerrero, because he could do the flying stuff, but he could put on an intelligent match, you know, and make you believe what was going on inside the match. Rey Mysterio was cool too, but I don't know. I was more Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit until he went off the railing. You know, those kind of Brian Pillman, Jushin Thunder Liger. The Z-Man even, those kind of guys were all right. But now they just took it too much to trying to be Circus du Soleil and stuff like that. And, that's great that you can do a 450 gainer and backflip switch. And I like Chad Gable. I don't like what they got him doing half the time, being shoosh boy and all that. But I think he's just a smaller version of Kurt Angle without the Olympic gold medals. Yeah, I could probably do that. I could be a manager like DDP was. I can run that mouth. I just can't do none of the other stuff. But I like this figure. Look at this. I see this is nice. I think you can even take this bandage off, man. And it's a little like soft rubber piece for the bandage. Now I hope this is what they did on the DDP. Hey, I ain't that big. You might as well call me Paul Heyman. I'm just messing with you, running lights. Oh yes. Yeah, I heard that. And he came out. Did he help anybody, or he just came out to congratulate Braun for? Well, I guess he beat. God dang, what's the big guy's name? I like that dude, Bronson Reed. But this is a really nice figure. I'm telling you right now, guys. I never was a basics guy, but these main event figures are so much better. I mean, look at the paint job on this. This real soft rubber bandage on him. Man. And look at the feet. Of course, the boots are covering it up, but now you're not going to have ankle articulation and all that stuff on these, but for what they used to be to what they... Woo! What's up, Horror Comic Nut? Welcome in, everybody. Let's keep this thing going. Let's get to 20K. But I like this. I'm not a big Seth Rollins fan either. But this is a good figure, especially for just the main event, which used to be basics. Got the title right here. Make sure Roku can see it too. Uh-oh. I'm over here doing something. Now the Braun Breaker to me looks a little small. You know? I mean, I know he's not a great big guy, but to me his chest and abdominal area looks a little bigger than that. What do y'all think? Does that look a little too small to be Braun Breaker? Or is it just me? Meaner than evil. Yeah, I see that. To that yeet stuff, whatever. Thank you, man. That's what I thought. Too small, man. Too small. But, I mean, it's still a decent figure. But, they did that with Solo Sikoa, too. That's why I didn't get his first figure when it came out. Because they made him too small. But then they beefed him up a little more the last time. I still don't think they made him the regular size. But, yeah, I saw it. I'm not a fan of it, but I saw it. Yeah, something like that, Horror Nut. Yeah. But anyway, that's the 2-pack. That's the main event. Braun Breaker versus Seth Franklin Rollins. And we did Mosh and Thrasher. We just have an issue with their feet. But other than that, they look really good. They got the tag belts. Hey, what's good, ELG? Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of the IC title when it was like the white or the yellow. You know, back in the day, like the Ultimate Warrior and them had those are the ones that I liked. I don't like all this new stuff they do nowadays. But hey, I know if somebody said get with the times, you don't have to be 240 no more. You seen the new Solo fig? I think I saw renders of the new Solo, but I have not seen renders of the Tamatonga and Jacob yet. I heard about it, but I haven't seen anything on it yet. Alright, now we're going to get to an Ultimate. Now see, here's the difference. These are Elite Mattel Creations. These are lower than that. These are main events, which used to be basics. So they're not really going to have like no soft goods or anything like that on these. And then once you go up from the Mattel Elites, then you go into the Ultimates, which usually have more hands, more heads, stuff like that. Now, they usually mess up on this Bret Hart figure, and this is the older one, so I'm not expecting nothing out of this face sculpt. But if you do leave the glasses on, I don't think it's bad. But let's put the belts back over here. So how's everybody doing out there? Everybody good? Who my football people out there, who we got playing tomorrow? What game is on tomorrow? Does anybody know? Watching baseball? Oh man, what you doing? Trying to take a nap? Watching baseball? Or you must be over hanging out with Jordan. So, anyway, let's see what this is all about. Watching AEW, alright. Hey, has anything more happened with MVP? Is he gonna take over managing Swerve? And is Bobby Lashley coming with him? Falcon, oh, it should be a pretty decent game. All right. He has an announcement today. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of why I started this Wrestling Wednesday, is because I wanted to give people something wrestling related, you know, who didn't want to suffer through AEW. But for those who do like it, hey, I commend you. Nothing wrong with it. I was liking it for a little while when it first came out, and then when Punk and Cody were still there, but once Punk and Cody were gone, and then Jamal wasn't getting a really good push, and yeah, I mean, but how many times are they gonna fight? We've already seen them have those matches before, you know. Now they're doing it when they're older, but you know, Ospreay's good. Ricochet's good too. I hope Ricochet gets a good push over there. He deserves it. Now he's one of the littler guys that I will watch. Now I liked him better when he was in NXT than I ever did on the main roster. But I was a big fan of Ricochet when he was in NXT. Now see, look, this one is older and I still got the issue with the feet. What is going? Something's got to be going on here. Look at the feet on this one. Man, what is up? None of my other figures are like that, so. And this is an older figure. It's not like it's a newer figure. Wow. I mean, I guess it was to give them more foot mobility or something, but it just seems like it should go in more. And maybe I can put some heat on it and push it. I don't know. Favorite what? Promo area in the 80s. Yeah, either Piper's Pit or the Snake Pit. One of those two. I mean, the barbershop was okay too, but you know, those kind of things always worked out better when a heel was running it, so you knew something was gonna happen. But now the barbershop probably got the most memorable moment, you know, besides Piper's Pit when Andre ripped Hogan's chain off and made him bleed, you know. Hey, that's what I'm here for, Horror Comic Nut, to let y'all know the stuff y'all forgot about or did not know about wrestling. That's why I'm here. But I like this jacket on him. He can take it off. But why would you want to take this jacket off? Now, the only thing is, I think it should have Heart Foundation or, you know, Excellence of Execution or something on the back. Oh, yeah, and Piper, yeah. I was thinking about that too, but I just didn't say it. Yeah, that one was pretty good too. But the Snake Pit, that's where who was it? Was that where the Honky Tonk Man hit Jake with it? Well, maybe Jake wasn't a bad guy then. Maybe it was good and bad then. I don't remember. I can't remember all of it. All right, let's see if these glasses come off. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have took them glasses off. Well, look at that face sculpt. Man, that face sculpt ain't very good, man. Hey, make sure we're liking the live, guys. Man, we hit 10K real quick, and then we kind of just fizzled out. And we didn't even get flags. I don't know why we hadn't been getting pushed in the FYP tonight, so I don't know. But we're going to change a couple of these heads out and see what's up. But if you want to take this jacket off, I'll show you here in a minute what you can do. This is what I do like about the Ultimates. Now, this face sculpt isn't bad. It's probably the best one. But before we do that, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So, you can pop these arms off like that, right? Pop that off. Uh-oh. Look, no hands. Then you can bust the jacket off. And then you can switch to the other arms. And then just pop them in there. And then you pop the hands in here. Yeah, man, you ought to pick one up, man. I've got quite a few. I've actually got some signed, too. Alright. See which way is. Man, golly. Yes, some of them do. The last one from Coliseum Collection, you may still be able to get it. It comes with, it may be on sale. It was $70, but if they're still out there, they may have dropped the price a little bit. But they're Ultimates, and they're based off of the LJNs, but they got all the posability like these do. They have plenty extra stuff with them. They got the snake, and he comes with Rick Rude. So, if I get a minute, I'll bring that pack over here and show it to you. Alright, now what head was I wanting over here? Let's see if we can put the glasses on. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with me on this Wednesday and seeing what we got going on. Now, I wish these glasses fit a little better. Oh, there they go. I just had to push them in. Gotta work on these elbows, man. There we go. Now, I don't know about that torso too much, but you do got side to side, a little bit of an ab crunch. But there he is, without the jacket and stuff on. But like I said, you can just switch them out. Bend his arms down. No, not the 1, 2, 3 kid, but we do have the 1, 2, 3 kid, but looks good like that. But I think we'll switch it back to the jacket. But we'll probably switch the hands out. But you just pop the arms off. I think, as far as I know, 80s kid is. He hasn't told me he wasn't. He was planning on it. But I don't know. Yes, sir. Awesome, Howie. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, we want to get to everybody. We want everybody to step up and do a Follow Friday, man. So, whoever does it this week, just somebody get in touch with me, and we'll get it set up. And like I said, I pretty much let y'all do it on y'all's time since y'all the one hosting. But I will always try to show up if I can. And if everybody can't, I don't mind stepping back up and doing it. I have a lot going on, so I really appreciate it that we rotate it. Plus, it helps everybody out. You may have people on your page that I don't. You can reach them. And you get more experience at hosting and stuff like that. So, it's never a bad thing. Because that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Okay, man. If 80s doesn't, I will holler at you. All right. Did we get it in there? Okay, it's in. Come on, guys. Let's hit this big push, man. All right. So I don't know if I want to put the other hands on him or not. Maybe. BJS Figs, what is good, my man? How we doing? Hey, I got them headbangers, man, but I don't like the feet on them. They're right here. But look at the feet, man. Look at the feet. It's like too much of a gap in the feet, bruh. See that? Look at the gap in the feet. So I don't know if they didn't get pushed all the way in, or maybe I have to get some heat on them, or they did that so it have more flexibility, but man, that just doesn't look good. But the rest of the figure's great, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Caveman, what's good? Quest, I thought I seen Quest pop in here too. What's good, everybody? But I mean, you look at these. This is an older Bret Hart one, but look, he got the same feet almost. So what the hell? None of my other figures are like that. I don't know, man. Ain't somebody messing with me. Hey, Ultimate Figure, what's good, man? I am good, guys. I am good. Thank y'all for asking, man. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. We just hit 20K. Let's go. Let's grow. Follow me. Follow everybody else. There's 80s. 80s, are you still going to be able to host Follow Friday, or you don't know yet? You're talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, no dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. Set on Cultured Heathen. It's your boy Beef. PM Eastern. Okay. Alright, thank you, 80s. I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure, because if you weren't, somebody else was already stepping up. So, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I will be there. I hope. No, I think I should. So that'll be 6 o'clock my time, right? I think so. But pretty good Bret Hart right here. Ultimate Edition. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I'm going to grab this figure to show ELG real quick. Running Lights, did you order that Ultimate Warrior Papa Shango figure? Sounds good, sounds good. So this is the Coliseum collection. These are Ultimates, but these are all figures that had a LJN figure. This is the 2-pack. Ravishing Rick Rude, Jake the Snake Roberts. I love this packaging. BJS Figs, do you have any of these? I couldn't remember if you picked up any of them or not. I'm pretty sure you might have got the Hogan and Terry Funk one, because I know you're a big, but here it is right here, boss. I have the old school Bruno Sammartino. I don't have the new one yet. But see how you got the snake and everything? Yeah, I mean, they're nice, man. And I will show you, you can take these out of the package and put them back in. And then here's the Ravishing Rick Rude. But yeah, check, yes. Have they came up for order yet, BJS? Here, I'll open it real quick. Yeah, I was going to get all of them, except I don't think I'm getting Imperium. I mean, now if they lower the price on Imperium, I may get it. But you can just pull this up a little bit right here, the plastic. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember the release date. Is it the 6th, maybe? Maybe it's not the 6th, or the 5th. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong with that. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. We got to do the puzzle thing. Alright, we're human. But we can slide this out. Now this, also I think is supposed to do something. Oh no, it don't do nothing. But I like how it's got the front and back on it. Alright. Man, that snake looks awesome. That's probably the best snake they've done so far. But yeah, check Mattel Creations and see. This might still be available. Hey, thank you, Taven. Joining the team. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Damien, yes sir. And in this little box here, I'm going to open it up. You got extra hands. You got 2 different heads. And look, you also got a snake bag in there. So you could put him in the bag. See? Got the little bag to put the snake. So, yeah, man. So far, I'm a completist on these. I think the next set, God, I can't even remember what the next set is. But I'm going to try to stay a completionist on these as long as they don't go to the newer figures like the Major Pod brothers did to me. I don't get the newer guys. I mean, I will in some forms, but not in these when they're higher price point. But BJS Figs, I didn't know if you said or not. Did you have any of the Coliseum collection? I might have missed it if you answered me. Or you might have already left. I don't know. But yeah, I like these, like I said. And then you can slide these back in. Oh, here. No, that's not it. This is it. We'll slide this back in. And voila. Did you order Dusty? Did I order Dusty? I don't think so. I'm going to, but I don't think I have yet. I can't remember, man. I ordered so much stuff, man. But yeah, while we got it here, we got a few minutes. Let's open the Rude one and see what he's got in the undercarriage in the box. But the only thing about this Rude is I wish they would have done the pants different. You know, I wish they would have painted somebody's face or, you know, like the Warrior or Jake Roberts' wife picture or something like that on it. I think that would have been really cool. I know they are doing that on the other ones coming out. Oh yeah. It's a good one too. The Legends ones are nice too. That may be the one you're talking about. I'm not sure, but let's see. Okay, he got the robe inside here. See, now he got 2 heads, the extra hands, and then I don't want to take the hands out. But we got the badass robe right there. So these are really cool. And I mean, to me, I was a big fan of the LJNs. Not because of what they did, because you couldn't really do nothing with them. But I liked most of the characters that they had at that time. And now you can get them in that form, but in elite form. Or ultimate form, actually. So I think this was a really cool idea for going back and taking ones from the LJN line. Now, granted, they cannot complete it because they don't have everybody on a Legends deal or under contract. That's the only bummer right there. What's up, Dynasty? What's good, my man? But yeah, man, these are really good. I mean, some people may think it's a high price point because it's $70 for these 2 figures. But they're ultimates. So that's $35 a figure. That's all it is. You know? Hey, I am good, man. We're just finishing up Wrestling Wednesday. Letting everybody know if you did not see the trivia battle last night between me and Ronzilla with the retro ref, you can go to my YouTube channel and it is over there. So you can go watch the full video. It's a little less than an hour long, but I think it's pretty entertaining. So check it out if you haven't. Hey. Really, Running Lights? I don't collect statues, bruh. That's why. I don't feel like paying $55 for something that I don't normally collect. Now, you let that thing drop to 30, I will get it because I think it does look awesome. But I'm just not a big statue guy. I have a few, but only when I get them at discount. The model, no, they haven't made the model yet. Not in this one. I don't know. I don't know who they would put him with. You know, unless they did Strike Force and had him the tag team before he was the model. Because, I mean, you could have put him with Jake, but you put Jake with Rude. What I would have done if it was me on the Coliseum collection, I would have put. Yeah, Lord, my brain just froze. I would have put Jake with the model, and I would have put Warrior with Rude. But, excuse me. I think Rick Martel had a gotta get you into Prime 1. What is that? What is that, Dynasty? What is Prime 1? You're going to have to let me know about that. You talking about them Transformers Prime? Now, are those Ultimate Editions? Oh, Ultimate Editions. Okay, not Elites. Yeah, man. The one with the pink robe. And then the Austin. Yeah, I got those. Those are really good, man. Oh, no. I don't need none of that. But yeah, man, these things are awesome. They're all 2-packs. There's Rick Rude and Jake the Snake, which is right here. There's Terry Funk and Hulk Hogan. Now, that was the first one they started with. The other one is... Who is it? George Steele and somebody. Man, I can't remember. I'm getting old, guys. They got the Hart Foundation together. And Roddy Piper and George the Animal Steele. And the only one that they did as a single so far is the Sergeant Slaughter. And I have the Sergeant Slaughter one autographed. Yes, I would like a Mr. Perfect in there. Ooh. Yeah, I have some. And I've actually been buying the newer ones. You may have seen them, ELG. I don't know if I showed them to you or not. What's up, Chris? How we doing, man? I think I can grab one or two. I keep moving them around. Uh-oh, what a mess, guys. Hey, what's up, Chris? How we doing, man? You good? See, that's what I was trying to think. Probably Brutus Beefcake, because they had a feud for a while. At least that's what I'm thinking, right off the top of the head. Now, this is not the old ones. These are the new ones. The major pod guys are making these, and this is the closest thing to an LJN that we've had. Same style packaging. You bust these open right here. Pull this out. Oh, that would be awesome, but I don't think they have the rights to carry though. Mattel doesn't have the rights to carry. I think Powertown has the rights to carry Von Erich. So, but anyway, you just pulled it right out the package. It's the big rubber guys. Now, these were called LJNs back in the day. Now these are called big rubber guys. And they're made by Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. which used to be Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. They have their own toy company as well. They make these and they make the bendies. Yeah, Atom Bomb has a Bone Cruncher figure. But what they said they were going to do, now they put both their selves out, right? They put Matt Cardona, Brian Myers out. They said they were just using them as prototypes to see how they came out, right? Which is fine. But it's your company, you do what you want anyway. But they said we're only going to do ones that were in the LJN era, or, yeah, it would, or people that could have been in the LJN line, like Magnum TA. This guy couldn't have been in there because he was in the NWA at the time. So they were making figures from around that era. They made Flair, they made Magnum TA. Well, now they went and doing Ethan Page and Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, which that's fine. I'm sure there's some people who want it, and I don't have to buy them. Don't get me wrong. So, you know, it's their company. Hey, they're doing good. Keep going. I'm not saying nothing negative about them, but it just means less figures I have to buy because I'm not buying those. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to go on these because, you know, you really can't do much with them. But they do bring back the nostalgia, and they look pretty cool. And they do stand up way better than the old LJNs did. I don't think the paint would rub off as much. Hey, Mama, welcome back in. Yeah, but those weren't LJNs. Those were, I want to say, San Francisco toy makers, I believe. They were the WCW ones, right? Oh, you never left? I just didn't see you, Mama. Figured you was busy working a case or something. But we'll put this one back up. But yeah, once I move stuff around, I'll try to pull something back out. I don't think I could get to any right now to show the older ones. The Rock, what about the Rock, man? I got a whole bunch of Rocks. Fit back in there. Gotcha. Alright, let me see what else I can grab right quick, guys. And we'll go a little bit longer. Yes, I have Kofi Kingston. I actually have the Ninja Turtle Kofi Kingston WWE crossover right up over there. I would take you off here and show it, but while I'm on the Roku, they can't see it, so don't really want to do that. But we are past the hour, so we will cut off the Roku, and I can move around if I need to. But thank you, everybody on the Roku, for following us. I'm sorry I went over if somebody was trying to come on. But we will go a little bit longer here on TikTok, guys. So for all you on Roku, we are many, but we will be one. And I may be leaving, but I'm still that uncultured heathen. But not for you guys. I'm still here.